With great anticipation, we welcome you back. Let us pick up right where we left off in part 1. Let us continue our journey through the 11th prophet in our list. Jonah, or Yunus. The story of Jonah, a prophet sent by God to spread the message of repentance and lead his people towards righteousness. In Islam, he's revered for his close encounter with a magnificent whale, which symbolizes God's mercy and protection. In Christianity, his tale of being swallowed by a mighty fish is well known, cementing his status as a revered prophet. Both versions of Jonah's story are rich in themes of repentance, mercy, and redemption, showcasing his unwavering commitment to guiding his people towards the righteous path. The 12th prophet in our list is Suleiman or Solomon. The tale of Solomon, a prophet and king gifted with divine wisdom, and the ability to converse with animals. In Islam, he was a beacon of guidance and righteousness, entrusted by God to lead his people towards justice and fairness. In Christianity, he is revered as a wise and wealthy king of the Old Testament, known for his exemplary leadership and remarkable wealth. Throughout his journey, he faced numerous trials and tribulations, including battles with his enemies and struggles with sin and temptation, always turning to his unshakable faith in God for guidance and strength. His story in Islam highlights the importance of compassion and empathy towards all living creatures, as he used his unique gift to communicate with animals and protect them from harm. Number 13, Musa or Moses. He is considered a prophet in Islam, who was sent by God to guide his people and to free them from slavery in Egypt. He was given the 10 Commandments and the Torah, and he is known for his bravery, wisdom, and leadership. In Christianity, Moses is also considered a prophet and is known for his role in leading the Israelites out of Egypt, and receiving the 10 Commandments. Both versions of the story highlight Moses' mission to guide his people towards freedom and to help them escape from oppression and tyranny. However, there are also some differences between the two versions, particularly with regards to the significance of the 10 Commandments, which are considered a central part of Jewish and Christian religious law but are not as prominent in Islamic theology. Prophet Ibrahim, or Abraham, is our 14th prophet figure revered in both Islamic and Christian traditions. In Islam, he is considered one of the greatest prophets, and in Christianity, he is known as the father of the Jewish nation and a man of great faith. Despite the differences in their roles in the two religions, there are many similarities in the stories and characteristics associated with Ibrahim and Abraham. In the Islamic tradition, Ibrahim is known for his unwavering faith in God and his willingness to submit to God's will, even when it meant sacrificing his own son. He is also known for his hospitality and his kindness to strangers. In addition, he is credited with building the Kaaba, the sacred house of worship in Mecca, which is the holiest site in Islam. In Christianity, Abraham is known for his faith in God and his obedience to God's commands. He is also known as the father of the Jewish nation and the ancestor of Jesus Christ. According to the story, God made a covenant with Abraham, promising that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky. This promise was fulfilled when Abraham's wife Sarah gave birth to a son, Isaac, in her old age. One of the similarities between the Islamic and Christian traditions of Ibrahim or Abraham is the emphasis on faith and obedience to God. In the Islamic tradition, Ibrahim is known for his generosity and his hospitality, which is a fundamental value in Islam. In Christianity, Abraham is known for his hospitality to 3 strangers who turned out to be angels, and this story is often cited as an example of the importance of treating strangers with kindness and respect. The 15th prophet Dhul-kifl or Ezekiel is a figure revered in Islam, and his story is also told in the Hebrew Bible, and in Christian traditions. He is known for his visions and prophecies, and his message of repentance and obedience to God. In the Islamic tradition, Dhul-kifl is considered a prophet who preached to the people of Babylon, calling them to turn away from idolatry, and to worship the one true God. He is known for his patience and his unwavering commitment to his message, despite facing rejection and persecution from the people of his time. The 16th prophet Samuel, is another figure who is revered in both Islamic and Christian traditions. He is known for his role as a judge and prophet in ancient Israel, and for his unwavering commitment to God's will. In Islam, Shammil is considered a prophet who was sent to the Israelites to call them to repentance and to warn them of the consequences of their disobedience to God. In Christianity, Samuel is also known for his role as a judge and prophet in ancient Israel. Let's get to number 17 in the list, Prophet Zakariyya or Zechariah. He is known for his role as a prophet and a priest in ancient Israel, and for his message of repentance and obedience to God. He is also known for his devotion to prayer and his supplication to God for a son, which was granted to him in the form of the prophet Yahya or John the Baptist. In Christianity, Zechariah is also known as a priest who served in the temple in Jerusalem. He was visited by the angel Gabriel, who announced that his wife Elizabeth would bear a son who would prepare the way for the Messiah. His devotion to prayer and his role in preparing the way for Jesus are seen as a model for believers today. In the Quran, Aaron or Harun, the 18th one, is mentioned as a prophet who was sent to help his brother Moses in his mission to free the Israelites from the tyranny of the Pharaoh. He is also described as a wise and patient man who was entrusted with important duties by God. He played a crucial role in leading the Israelites during their journey in the wilderness, and he is also mentioned as the person who helped create the golden calf that the Israelites worshipped while Moses was away. In Christianity, Aaron is mentioned as a figure in the Old Testament who served as the first high priest of the Israelites. He is also mentioned in the New Testament as one of the ancestors of Jesus Christ. One of the main similarities between the portrayal of Aaron in the Quran and Christianity is his role as a leader and helper to Moses. In both religions, he is described as a prophet who was sent by God to assist Moses in his mission to free the Israelites from the tyranny of the Pharaoh. Number 19 is Prophet Al-Yasa, or Elisha in English, is a prophet mentioned in the Quran and Islamic tradition. He is believed to have succeeded Prophet Elijah, or Elias, as a prophet of God. In Christianity, Elisha is also mentioned in the Old Testament as a prophet. One of the most significant stories associated with Prophet Al-Yasa in the Quran is the healing of the blind man. According to the story, a blind man came to Al-Yasa seeking his help to restore his sight. Al-Yasa prayed to God and the man's sight was miraculously restored. In the Old Testament, Elisha is also known for his miraculous healing powers. One notable story involves a woman whose son had died. She sought Elisha's help and he brought her son back to life through the power of God. This story demonstrates Elisha's close relationship with God, and his ability to perform miracles. Another similarity between the two figures is their teachings of righteousness and their efforts to guide people towards the path of God. In the Quran, Prophet Al-Yasa is described as a prophet who commanded his people to do good deeds and avoid evil. Similarly, in the Old Testament, Elisha preached about God's commandments and encouraged people to follow them. In Islamic tradition, Prophet Al-Yasa is also known for his patience and steadfastness in the face of adversity. According to one story, he remained calm and composed even when a group of people attempted to harm him. This quality is also reflected in Elisha's character in the Old Testament, particularly in the way he responded to persecution and ridicule from non-believers. Number 20 is Prophet Muhammad. We could not find a Christian equivalent to Prophet Muhammad or several of the other prophets like Saleh, Hud, etc. If you know, please comment below. That's all for today. Let's see you again soon. Please make sure to subscribe.